we talked about a lot of things to do with COVID and what your experiences were with all of that. But you've also been speaking out about something else that seems to be growing exponentially every day, and that is the mass illegal immigration that's going on in England, in Wales, in Scotland, and over in Ireland as well. I mean, it is quite literally off the charts. And a lot of people are saying, look, this isn't normal. There's something not right. This isn't just refugees coming in. These aren't people fleeing from some kind of war zone. These are predominantly men aged between 25 and 35, young fighting age men, as my old boss Nigel Farage once referred to them. And I think he's right. John, what do you think's going on here, mate?
So I can tell you these are UN soldiers and they will be deployed by the WHO when they announce the next pandemic lockdown. That's what's going to happen. They've been trained by British soldiers. They've been trained by the Black Watch Regiment. They were training them in Antalya in Turkey and in the east of Ukraine. They're predominantly down to sergeant ranks. They're then shipped to France. They all sign the Official Secrets Act. Then they're ferried over. And the idea of them being ferried over is they're lost at sea. So they have to be, under international law, saved from being lost at sea, and that's why they take the route they do. The boats are housed in a Home Office compound, and then they're shipped back to France on two British haulage firm lorries.
But you're saying that these are not
no,
like
they're
normal illegal migrants. These
no. If you think about it logically and kind of base it on a common sense approach, if you were fleeing war and tyranny, I don't know about you, but I would certainly take my wife and children with me. They're most precious. They're my prized asset. They're everything to me. If you're going to war, you go to war with the lads. And that's
exactly.
These young men are coming over. They're going to be deployed. They will be deployed, and people will see then. And I don't doubt there'll still be some muppets that will stand on their doorsteps banging pots and pans. Thanking these young men for helping us. Because initially they'll be deployed in what's perceived or conveyed as a humanitarian role.
This is terrible. This is now. You said, I mean, how many migrants have we got? How many illegal migrants do you think is in the UK at the moment?
I dread to think. I wouldn't be able to count. I deliberately don't follow mainstream news because for me it's just a puppet show. It's theatre. It's something to laugh
Well, here's
at.
the thing: the government don't know. They say they don't know either because they're not tracking it. What? Our police and our military are actually going along with this, John? I mean, you say you've spoken to people in the Black Watch. I mean, the Black Watch, a very famous, regiment.
Yes.
Are they actually going along with this?
They've got no choice. Well, I kind of said, why are you doing it? And he said, soldiers follow orders.
Even to the destruction of their own people and their own country.
So there's a recruitment process that takes place when in any military, and there's no right or wrong answer. And what they'll do is they'll get a candidate in. They'll say, listen, if I gave you an order to kill your comrade, would you do it? And there's no right or wrong answer. Some of them say, oh, no, of course I wouldn't. And they go, oh, good lad. And they go one way, and then you'll get one of the others that'll go, oh, yeah, I'd do whatever you told me. Good lad. And that's how it's a grooming process for the most psychotic people. And what would it take to do that? Money, fear, and the promise of a seat for you and your loved ones on the ark, Why would people do that? There's no other reason. It can only be money or fear or the promise of a seat for you and your loved ones.